everybody. My name is Jacqueline Luqman. I am the chairperson of the Coordinating Committee for the Black Alliance for Peace and a member of the Mid-Atlantic region and the DC Citywide Alliance for the Black Alliance for Peace. And I am here to tell you that despite what some of our brethren are saying, baby, this is our fight too. You understand that there are some people in the black community in this country who are saying that the fight against Zionism, that the fight for Palestinian liberation, that the fight to end the occupation, that the fight to end the genocide, and now the fight to end the war on Iran is not our fight. I'm here to tell you that's not just a lie, but the Black Alliance for Peace says that's a damn lie. Now, I could stand here and say a bunch of very passionate things, but our people in the Black Alliance for Peace have issued a statement the day that Iran was bombed by the Zionist settler colonial psychopaths who are carrying out a genocide, who are occupying illegally land that is not theirs, that are bombing and occupying illegally sections of surrounding countries, and now they're trying to finish the job in the Middle East. I'm here to tell you that the Black Alliance for Peace is clear that the Middle East is on fire because Israeli and U.S. imperialism lit the match.
That's right.
The Zionist entity of Israel escalated its war of aggression against Iran by launching unprovoked attacks on the Islamic Republic. The notion that a rogue ethno-state that is currently carrying out a genocide believes that it possesses the right to determine which countries can and cannot develop a nuclear weapon is both bizarre and egregious, as well as brazenly hypocritical. And further demonstrates that the state of Israel operates firmly within the structures of white supremacy ideology, colonialism, and imperialism. Iran, like all sovereign nations, has the right to defend itself from aggression and uphold its security in the face of repeated threats and acts of war. This stands in stark contrast to Israel, which operates a settler colonial operation of Palestine as well as portions of Lebanon and Syria. The idea of Israel, the Zionist occupation, claiming a moral position is absurd. And the fact that the international community continues to give Israel any credibility is a dereliction of duty and forms a vacuum of morality for all of those who do not stand resolutely against its genocide on Palestine and its attacks on Lebanon, Yemen, Syria, and now Iran. Israel's immunity granted by Western colonial nations is a further reflection of the moral gulf between these states and the vast majority of humankind that subscribes to values that uphold people-centered human rights, self-determination, and dignity. Israel's unprovoked attack is another example of the lawlessness that is fully supported by the U.S. The Black Alliance for Peace rejects the notion that the U.S. was unaware of this attack. The U.S. had the ability to stop this attack if it was serious about containing Israel's perpetual war crimes and disregard for international law. This disregard is a major threat to any form of true peace. The combination of Israel's continued genocidal assaults and ethnic cleansing against the Palestinian people and its bombings and occupations of portions of the sovereign nations of Syria and Lebanon prove that Israel and the U.S. are the most dangerous nations in the world. Yes. Their power must be dismantled and utterly destroyed. We state further that to conflate Israel's actions with Jewish values is the height of anti-Semitism. Zionism is an ideology of white supremacy, must be wholly separated from Judaism's teachings of justice, human rights, and inclusivity. Israel is no more a Jewish state than the U.S. is a Christian nation. And we know that. Both are violent constructs of ethno-nationalism, and BAP firmly rejects the conflation of Judaism with the barbarism of Zionism, just as we denounce the anti-Semitic trope that equates Zionism with Judaism itself. We say that Israel's militarism further threatens global stability by spiking the price of oil by 8% in a single night. This economic shockwave further demonstrates why we must continue linking the devastation of war with the climate catastrophe, and that is fueled by capitalist war profiteering interests of fossil fuel cartels and the military-industrial complex, who both benefit from the war machine led by Israel, supported by the U.S. at the expense of human life and the ecosystems necessary to sustain it. Israel's aggression is capitalism's credit card with an unlimited spending limit that we have got to revoke. My friends, history will remember this moment and Israel's barbaric acts as an indelible and ignominious stain on international law and cooperation, people-centered human rights, and the basic tenets of human dignity. So BAP has issued these demands: that the UN Security Council and European Union impose immediate sanctions and consequences for Israel's illegal acts and insist on an arms embargo now. The international community must expel Israel from the United Nations. It has no place among fraternal nations. The international community must categorically reject Israel's fraudulent claims to jurisdiction over Iran's lawful nuclear energy program. And the U.S. needs to get out their business too. We demand that the IAEA investigate Israel's unregulated nuclear program that they apply to everybody else. That's right. We demand that U.S. lawmakers enforce laws prohibiting military aid to human rights violators by cutting off all arms transfers to Israel, or face prosecution at the ICC and ICJ for complicity in war crimes. We demand that the ICC indict and prosecute Israeli and U.S. officials, starting here, for continued war crimes throughout West Asia and the lawlessness of genocide perpetuated against the Palestinian people. And finally, all anti-imperialist, anti-war, pro-peace movements and organizations must support Iran's right to sovereignty, self-defense, and self-determination against Israel's murderous aggression. Now that's our official statement. I will leave you with this. I'm beginning to not be satisfied with the word solidarity. I understand it has an important meaning and it's fantastic that we're in solidarity with each other. But the Black Alliance for Peace is a people-centered, human rights-focused formation. We look at humanity as family. We are all a part of the human family. Touch one, touch all. Right. What you do to the least among us, you do it to all of us. So we in the Black Alliance for Peace, we are not in solidarity with Iran. We are not in solidarity with Palestine. We are not in solidarity with Syria or Lebanon. We're not in solidarity with Haiti. We're not in solidarity with the IAES. Baby, they family. We family. And we fight for So when we go out to do our work, we have what a lot of people think is a slogan, but for us in the Black Alliance for Peace, it is a way of life. It is why we do what we do. It is how we do what we do. So this statement, my words, our existence exist in this context. Everything we say and everything we do, we mean it. And we mean it so much that we back it up with no compromise, no retreat. Thank you.